What we have always said is Bitshares, first and foremost, got the DAC metaphor, the distributed autonomous company, with the idea that we ought to think about economics and how to make profit, how to be a profitable business. And that fundamental guiding objective behind Dan's thinking is what has caused him to do all kinds of different optimizations. That's how we got from 10 minutes per transaction, maybe an hour to get fully confirmed. That's good enough in the Bitcoin space, to the exuberating feeling people get when they hit send, and 10 seconds later, or maybe an average of 5 seconds, they've got their transaction complete. I mean, I can't tell you how neat it is to send some money to or from an exchange and have it show up before I even can look at it. We're not afraid to innovate. We take a lot of criticism for running into a problem and not being afraid to fix it now, as opposed to worrying about it for many months. And that's pros and cons. It makes some people nervous, but it's our greatest strength. And if we take that greatest strength away, then Bitshares isn't as special. So we're probably not going to give up on fast break offense. The past 2 generations, people have enjoyed enough stability that they have no concept of the things that can go wrong. And what you'd like to do is to have a system developed, working, proven whenever that need becomes acute. There is so much need for this, and the world is just waking up to some of the risks that they didn't used to have to think about. If we can be there with a solution, we may not be able to help the first group because somebody needs to be an example to everybody else. But the first major crash, the next big bail-in, like what happened in Cyprus, where people's accounts were raided by half to bail out the banks because they were being irresponsible with people's money. At some point there's going to be this large avalanche of people seeking flight to safety. So if you're just a speculator and you don't really care about anything other than getting involved in something that's got some technical depth to it, there is so much technical depth, so much behind Bitshares. Bitshares is more than just a way to make money. We're trying to put in place alternatives to what people have right now for a way to do commerce and to manage their lives and to interact with each other. It just breaks my heart to see some of our best supporters giving up at the exact wrong time and handing it over to other people who, good for them. They bought when there's blood in the streets. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. And they had the confidence and faith and understanding to actually say, I don't care what's happened in the past. I see what's going on now. This is the time I've been begging for. So when those people succeed and become the stories of, yeah, I bought Bitshares back when it was under a penny, the stories that they will tell next year and the year after that will have everybody else saying, gee, I wonder what the next big thing is, because I missed it again. And that happens to people over and over again. They go through the darkest hours just before the dawn and fall off the wagon. And I would certainly encourage people to resist that temptation right now.